Idly-ho there, it's me again. Another late night ramble about things I like. See, having a bad day means that if I come home and I don't want to go to bed angry, I want to talk about something I like. So, I spend some time talking about a thing I like. And tonight, what I'm going to be talking about is Callisto 6. Now, you may be asking, what is Callisto 6? Well, Callisto 6 is a streaming show. There are several great streaming shows out there, and I like a few of them. I've been known to watch Critical Role, of course. I got to see them live at Gen Con a while back. I like Royal Tree Burns, and I play in a Fate game with my friend CJ Hunter, or Commander Pulsar is always going on Twitch, and I enjoy playing that. There are a lot of good streams out there, but what I did see a lack of was superhero streams, and I'm not sure why. Superhero RPGs have been around forever. I've been a big fan of superhero RPGs, and I was looking for one. And the guys who were involved with the Geek and Sindri show Shields of Tomorrow, which was their Star Trek game that wrapped up not too long ago, decided they were going to do a next project, and the next project was Callisto 6, which was a superhero game in a cyberpunk universe. Now, if you have never interacted with the notion of cyberpunk and superheroes combined together, I urge you to go check out Batman Beyond, which is exactly that. And this definitely draws on that sort of inspiration. But it involves, let's see, cast members are Gina DeVivo, Sam DeLevy, Amy Dallin, Eliza Pearl, Hector Navarro, Bonnie Gordon, and the game master is the same game master that they used for Shields of Tomorrow, a guy named Eric Campbell. And they're all, great. I really enjoyed them, their interactions together, their sort of chemistry as to what's going on there. And I enjoy that Eric sort of slows things down every once in a while to let people have personal moments. Superhero stories are personal stories. I mean, most stories have a personal element, but a lot of the times with superhero games, what gets lost in the shuffle is those personal moments that are integral to moments in the comics. But you don't see it as much in the RPGs as often, and it's nice. It was nice to see that that's an emphasis. They use the Cypher system, which actually I found Cypher to be an interesting system. I'm not going to say I was its biggest fan, but I don't hate it either. It's just it's that thing over there. But the game that they're running is amazing. They are, getting to do heroic things. Like, one of the first things they do as a group, we're a superhero group. Once they get past the we have superpowers stage, the first thing they do as a group is go save a bunch of people from an impending earthquake. Like, they go save people. This is what you should be doing in a superhero game. The superheroes that they're playing have a very sort of edgy punk, sort of progressive rebelling against the system kind of thing going on. They've got interesting villains that I won't talk too much about in case you go back and watch the previous episodes of it to sort of catch up. But I will say the villains definitely draw on some comic book sources for their inspiration in a lot of ways, but end up being their own unique thing beside that. And I like the world that they're building. It's set in the future of LA after a massive incident that caused a flooding of LA, so large portions of LA are underwater. and their corporate, there's like a corporate enclave in LA that sort of has its own extraterritorial nature, and they have, set up a lot of political and social issues around that, and then you toss into this cyberpunk world these superheroes. And they're really fascinating at what they're doing, and I've been enjoying every episode. It's one of the few streaming shows where I actually watch it live. I have an Alpha subscription, and Alpha is not blocked at work, so I will watch it on Friday nights and enjoy it. I recommend it as for anybody who's looking for something a little bit different in your streams. Really, really cool show. And I think the sort of joyous embrace of being an interesting set of superhero tropes tweaked with sort of modern sensibilities really is the selling point. If you love superhero games and you love the superhero comic genre, it's worth checking out. I mean, a lot of these people really know their comics to begin with. Hector Navarro is a host on DC Universe, like on their show, little daily news show. I first found out about Amy Dallin because she did a comics show on YouTube. So, I mean, a lot of these guys are really deeply embedded into the genre that they're playing in. And that love is evident, and the joy is evident. So, yeah, that's going to be this is what I love for tonight. I hope you enjoy it. I'll include a note, like a link in the show notes to their Geek and Sundry page, so you can go check them out. And, my Patreon, the Twitch, my blog, blah, blah, blah. All of those things. But, yeah, have a good evening, and stay out of trouble. No one get into trouble. I'm watching. I really am.